in the San Marcus and hardcore truths with a special contrast, cause it's the Illegal Opinions Podcast.
Your cat said that. So what you want now? What up?
Nigga just farted right here with Sam Marcus.
What's good, y'all? We feeling good tonight, man. Feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Illegal Opinions Podcast, the last place for real talk. Listen with an open mind to leave mad. The choice is yours. Couple people that left mad, so it's fine. You know what I'm saying? But we always here to do that. I'm your man, 100 grand. Oh, no, he's the man, 100 grand. Wait a minute. Well, you Sky Daddy now, so we can interchange this shit when we want to. Right. I'm the man you love to hate, Sam Ridley in the building.
I'm the man 100.
I know. I look.
I'm the man 100 grand.
That's vain as fuck, right? How y'all doing? I'm great. Here with Sky Zaddy over there. On, your man 100 grand Marcus Palmer in the building. What's good, my dude? My guy.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
King, you know.
Time we got to get this shit going again, man.
I know.
It's always been a while since we left you.
Taking it back to Romeo Must Die, this bitch.
God, what a horrible movie.
Dog, that movie does not hold up. It's on Netflix right now, and I can't bring myself to click on it. I want to see Aaliyah.
Nah.
I want to see Aaliyah, but I need to leave it in the past. Fat Anthony Anderson. I don't want to go back there. I can't.
That's how much we loved DMX and Aaliyah back then. We let them get that shit off, and we acted like the movie was really good. And that
soundtrack was fire.
No, the soundtrack is dope.
But that soundtrack was really dope. Yeah,
it's really bad.
Sometimes you need a bad movie to bring out great music, though. That was one. I think all of Twilight, from the books and the writing to the movies, are absolute garbage. But Bruno gave us "It'll Rain" off of that soundtrack, and that's like a super dope track.
Yeah,
it took 3 bad movies, but we got a dope
that one
song. 3 minutes.
That one song.
3 minutes of playtime came from fucking 6 hours of terrible film, man. But man, what a week! What a week! I don't know. I feel like a lot happened this week.
What a week! What for you?
Period. Just a lot happened. I mean, in news, in personal lives, like all that good stuff, man. I know we normally start with like, how was your weekend? You know, if you had anything for it. What's cracking with you? Because we really didn't talk that much.
Nah. I think I had a breakthrough with myself over the last week. I had a visitor come and stay with me for a few days. Not my son, but just somebody else, right? Came and stay with me for a few days. And I came to the realization that I don't think I'll ever live with anyone like ever again.
Like
ever.
A human, period?
Human being.
Yeah. Roommate, girlfriend, wife.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it.
Come on, man. You gotta I know life has changed us. We done been through some stuff, but you can't like shut love out. Like, what if
it ain't got nothing to do with love? I could love you,
it
but
does.
I just don't want you here all the time.
That's wild. Come on. Why? Because that's
just
wild.
It's there's somebody in a place, like there's something to, like, let's say you've been in a situation where you had a roommate, or even you were in a relationship with somebody, and you've gone into that house or that apartment and they're there. So you immediately
they live there.
Exactly. There you have no peace. Like, you walk into somebody, like, you leave work. Hopefully. Leave work.
Hopefully.
And then you go home and there's somebody there. Somebody fucking talking to you as soon as you walk in the door. You gotta like go into a bedroom or a bathroom just to get some peace. And then you walk out and that motherfucker's still sitting there, want to talk to you about some shit. And you like, okay, I wish I could. Now I gotta leave just to find some peace somewhere else. Like, I can't even get peace inside my home. I've talked to a lot of people that have been in relationships where they were at home and they couldn't find peace at home.
Well, that's like a different thing.
They had to go away.
That's a different thing, because what you're talking about is being
peace.
peace is peace. But if you're living with somebody that's a part of your peace, then that's not going to be an issue. If you look forward to going home to see her or whatever you prefer, you know what I'm saying? Then it's not going to be a problem for you to be there and be, oh, hey, I'm headed home to such and such, getting off work and looking forward to having that energy around you. That's a different thing. So you always lived with assholes is what I'm gathering.
Nah,
Like-
like okay, like this. Okay, you have a family, right? You got kids and shit, right?
Yeah. Kids and shit.
Tell
yeah,
me-
you know.
Tell me, what's that feeling like when you walk in that fucking house and there ain't nobody there?
So I get butt naked at the door. Like,
You see what I'm saying?
but that's a different energy though. I'm
nah,
free.
it's
So
like
I'm like, you know what?
There ain't nobody there to fucking bother you. Nobody's there to fucking nag you or whatever. You get in the house. You like, man, I could get out of my work clothes. I can grab a fucking beer.
I'm about to helicopter this dick right now
what I'm
at the
saying?
door.
Take my balls out.
Vroom,
You know what I mean?
vroom. I don't know why it sounds like a lightsaber, but yeah,
Vroom, vroom.
like
I can smell your
dog.
lightsaber. So
Yeah, that's a
that's
different
just it.
thing, though.
Like,
That's a different thing.
well,
though.
I'm talking about my mom. My mom came to stay with me for.
This is your mom we're talking
Yeah.
about.
I was like, yo, you gotta go.
I
I know
hate
it's your
you
birthday.
so
I
much.
know it's your birthday.
You
I know it's
kicked
your
your mom
birthday,
out on
Mom,
her
but you gotta go.
birthday.
I know you gotta go though. You gotta get the fuck out of
Oh.
here. It's been 2 days. You gotta go.
You
man.
a horrible person. I should have picked a different nigga to do the podcast with. Your mom aggravated. That's a different type of thing. I'm thinking the whole relationship side of somebody being there, and you done kicked your mom out the house on her birthday.
No, I went on her birthday. It was today. It was she left today. But I was just thinking about like, man,
Well, what happened? Like, was she in your business
just
or like?
talking and just walking around and going through shit. I'm like, why are you going through the drawers? I'm looking for some scissors. What the fuck?
She needed some scissors.
Nigga, ask me where the scissors are. You don't
Okay.
have to go through all of my drawers to figure out where the scissors are.
I've been to other people's houses and I'm in their kitchen, like trying to cook or whatever. And I'll open drawers. I'll find it eventually before I ask them. So I don't think she's wrong in that. You're doing this misdirection shit today. I'm thinking,
Misdirection.
well, no. I'm thinking she's going through, I don't know, bins and trying to get in your personal business. She just wanted a pair of scissors.
No, it wasn't just that. But it's like a lot of weird quirks that people have that are when they're around. Like when people talk to text on their phone and shit.
Okay. See, I was,
And
yeah,
all
when
that
I was,
shit, like-
see, when I was answering all that shit at the beginning, I'm in the realm of relationships. Like,
I
oh,
mean
man,
that
you
too,
know,
though. I mean that too. 'Cause I've
So
done
if you
that
met,
as well.
so if you met like the perfect girl down the line and she's wants to make it a real thing, you're not gonna move in with her.
No, we ain't gotta do that. Why does it have to move? Why we gotta move in together to be real?
Not to be real, but as things get serious, just like we're in a committed relationship of 5 years, and we just gonna live in 2 separate houses up the street. That sounds wild to me. But I mean, it's to each his own thing, I guess. But I've never heard anybody say like absolutely not. But you know what? I'm gonna call it right now. What is this podcast? 26, 27,
Yeah.
26, something like that. You gonna meet somebody and y'all gonna move in together. Y'all mark my words. Somebody
Yeah.
gonna bag Sky Daddy. Goddammit, it's going
I'm
down.
not moving in with anybody. I just can't. I don't think I could do it, dog. It's just too much. Like too much talking. Fucking talking.
All right.
You ever had somebody like just fucking motor mouth you as soon as you walk in the door?
Oh, absolutely. And you tell those people that they could have just shut the fuck up.
Nah, you can't do that. Now, if you're going to be in a committed relationship with somebody and you love them and all this other extra shit,
God.
it's fucking
Look,
gay.
All right. And you know, we talked about this. That did used to be a problem. And then I came home one day, aggravated from work, and I was like, check it out. I don't need to hear all this shit when I walk in the door. It might be good shit. I just don't want to receive information. You know what I'm saying?
There's
And
no
I think
way
that's
it's
what
good
you're
shit.
getting at. Huh?
There's no way whatever she got to say to you as soon as you walk in the door is good. You don't need to hear that shit right now. There's never been a time when you walked in the door and whatever she said to you was some shit you needed to hear right then.
What about like hey, how was your day? I missed you so much. I
don't
can't
need
wait to hug you. I've been waiting all day to
Yo.
hold you. You're absolutely right.
Nah,
That shit
I'm
ain't
good.
never happened.
I
So,
don't need. Hey, how was your day? It was cool. You know what? Let me give me a minute. Then when my mom is here, so
Because
was here
because
when I was
for
walking in the door and
them,
it was fucking
For the other person that hasn't seen you, they're in the mindset of I haven't seen them all day. So they're not thinking about you when you walk in the door. When
Mhm.
you find the chick that is, oh yeah, you keep that one. That's like,
The
you know,
thing
he
about
just
when
got home. Let me give him a couple minutes. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Yeah,
one you want.
just don't talk to me.
And you're gonna find her and you're gonna move in. Y'all heard it here first. Sam Ridley is
Nigga, you've been
making
wrong
that.
a lot. So
I haven't, nigga. I ain't never been wrong a day in my life. Shit.
Okay.
So, you know. Anyway. So
How was
besides
your
you,
week?
besides you kicking out your mother,
Yeah,
you
in the
horrible,
street.
horrible human. Uh, I'll get to the movie shit and all of that later, man. I had an opportunity today to see something that I think a lot of people don't get to see. Being the spouse of a teacher / having kids that, strangely, this is the year that my youngest son starts middle school, right?
Mhm.
That's a big step as a kid. At least it was. I remember going to middle school. Every kid was like super big. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you go into elementary school, everybody's about the same size. When you
Yeah.
flip over, some people hit their growth spurt, some people didn't. Some girls got titties mad early. Middle school is a different ball game, and he has to do that shit from home. So I was like, all right, I made sure I got up this morning. At the same time as, because this is the week I happen to be like off of the day job type of shit, right? I was like, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna make sure that I fix breakfast for them, get them ready, make sure they logged in. You know, I'm doing the dad thing or whatever. And I wake up and I already smell bacon. So I'm like, oh yeah, they don't fucking need me no more. So,
Mhm.
because my oldest, he'll get up and cook himself a pack of bacon. Like, it ain't no thing, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, my alarm went off. I was good. So I just decided to get myself ready. I was like, that's what's up. And it's a lot less effort, right? Because they ain't got to put clothes on. And, oh, this is the first day
Right.
of school. I got to look a certain way. Might be some new girls, all that sort of thing. None of
Right.
that. I'm going back to my room. But now I got to see them doing the distance learning thing in this unprecedented time, right?
Mhm.
And at the same time, see a teacher for the first time having to figure out distance learning from home here too.
Okay.
My God,
How's that
hats
going?
off to all the educators out there. I know we got a good amount of them that listen to the show, man. For real, I never would have imagined the amount of work and attention that goes into teaching in a classroom, let alone trying to get 20 some odd or 30 some odd kids to all pay attention on a Zoom call.
Mhm.
um,
Oh, was that many kids on it?
yeah. I
Wow.
think she got some amount in the 20s. You know what I'm saying? No names of the kids, anything to protect the innocent and protect her job and all of that good stuff. But goddamn, respect all freaking day. These kids are terrible. I hate all your children. I hate all your children. I mean, think about this, man. Like, can you imagine being a third grader, fourth grader, and now you don't have to be there? The teacher can't necessarily reach out and tell you to be quiet.
Right.
But yeah, they still got control. They sitting there, they can push the buttons, they can mute you. You got to mute yourself. You got to raise your hand literally in front of the screen to get her to call on you. But as a teacher, let's say you see 5 kids put their hand up. Now you got to pick one, or maybe they're not raising their hand because they want to answer your shit. Maybe they just got a question about how to copy and paste.
Right.
You know, like there's more to it now. It's not just the teacher in the classroom. On some hands, I was like, well, this shit's easier. Hell, you ain't got to go nowhere, whatever. But now, how the hell do you instruct when in the middle of it, you're also listening to the parents in the background arguing about a pregnancy test and shit like that? Like, you know, the shit I heard today was phenomenal because each one of them kids is still in their home environment. So as much as I get the education system going, all right, you know, my kids got issued Chromebooks, right?
Mhm.
They made sure everybody had internet and all that good shit. But you're still not on a level playing field with anybody because the way my kids are growing up ain't how some of these other kids is growing up.
Right.
Who knows how many other kids is in the house? Who knows if they daddy in the back cooking coke? You know what I'm saying? It could be anything going on at their house, but the teacher has to filter out all of that and try and get a message across. Now, what, cook coke? You can't. How you gonna focus in school while crack is
Do
getting
you?
fixed in the back?
Do you have as a teacher? Do I really gotta, you know what I'm saying, put forth my best foot forward?
If you're not a shitty teacher, absolutely.
Well, because I'm just saying, I mean, when you're around me, I can control that environment.
Yeah.
If you're at home and y'all out there cooking crack and shooting dice in the corner, I can't control that. So all I could do is, here's my curriculum. I'm gonna teach from this time to this time. You need to pay the fuck attention. Well, you ain't got to pay the fuck attention.
It's not the same. No, because they're still held accountable to a teaching standard. Like teachers have to meet kind of a quota of your students retaining the information.
I don't think that's gonna be like that this year.
It has to be.
No, it doesn't.
Why not? They're in the classroom.
It's
this is the classroom.
This not because they didn't do they didn't count SATs or ACTs this year when it came to going to college. So that's a standard of learning.
Yes, it is.
So now when these kids got to go to the next grade, okay, the learning environment has changed.
Dog.
You're not getting direct instruction from me.
But you are now. Listen to me. When the last school year ended, nobody knew what to do. They were spinning their wheels, trying to keep everybody on an even keel. So they spent the summer trying to devise a plan to make this distance learning thing happen. Now that it has started, they have to get themselves on a page. This is all about money, bruh. They have to maintain a standard of learning some sort of way to keep their funding up. I live with one. Trust me on this.
I know a bunch, and they say the same shit.
I'm just telling you.
It's the same thing. This year, the curriculum is going to be different. The state.
Oh, no, I didn't say it wasn't going to be different. I didn't say that.
For the requirements for test passing this year are not going to be they're not going to be the same as they were last year, because you can't do that. There is no, if you're doing distance learning and you as a parent are not a teacher and me as a teacher have no access to your fucking kids, you can't hold a school to a standard that you did last year when the learning environment is different.
It's not going to be the same standard, but I'm saying they still have a standard. Like today, this is what I witnessed, because I'm on the couch, I'm off, I'm playing video games and shit, and constantly popping in on my kids because I'm full on expecting to go into one of my kids' rooms and them being not engaged in this shit.
Right.
I can't imagine being a kid their age in my room with video game systems and other shit I could be doing. And the temptation is all around me. And staying engaged in this shit. You know what I'm saying? But every time I went to check on them, they was right in class. I was amazed.
Well, and I thought, their mother's a teacher, and it's early.
Yeah, it's day one. That's true. That's true.
I mean, it's super early.
I'll check on them next week. Like, it's gonna be a whole different shit.
Be fucking under the bed and shit with a pillow. Remember we used to do that shit back in?
Hell yeah.
But what was that in PT when you were in the dorms and tech school?
Oh yeah.
PT came. You go get your pillow, go under the bed. They come to your room looking for you. Oh, I was
standing.
PT.
Dog, I was standing in the closet one time, and they came and knocked on the door. And got the other two dudes that was playing video games, but they didn't check the lockers because they already had two bodies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I was like, "Whew, boy!" I barely skated out of that one. Anyway, I don't get off track. So yeah, I got to see that, man. She worked from the time she got up. Talking about teachers now. From the time she got up until it's about 7, 8 o'clock until about 7 o'clock at night. And I mean, like, teaching her class, and then it was a meeting about asking all the teachers how was that first day.
Yeah.
And now it's, I got to get ready for the next day and the next day. They deserve much more money than they make. Like, I'm always going to be an advocate for that because they're so fucking underpaid. Like, they just are. So, ridiculous what y'all got to go through, man. PE was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life, though. Mm-hmm. I don't know why you're rolling your goddamn eyes. But
you never been to PE before, nigga? No, I was thinking about something else.
Fuck you, nigga.
I was thinking about what you were saying about the teachers
making more money.
Not making more money, but I know a lot of people want their kids to get back in school. Well, mostly like these, these I won't say uppity, pale skinned people, but a lot of people are out there in the street. Saying they want their kids back in school. And I wonder if they would accept that as far as them being back in school. okay, we're doing online school only every day. Is that okay to be back in school? Or do you want these motherfuckers back in school physically so they're not in your fucking house anymore? You don't have to be a parent anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, you wasn't even listening.
I was, but they still have to be a parent. They still have to parent.
No. What I mean is, if you're in school physically,
Yeah.
you're not my responsibility right now. Like you're off in school. You're not in my house. You're not bothering me or whatever. Now, if you're in school at home, now I got to do what you were doing. I got to go in there, check on this motherfucker, make sure he's not dicking around.
Well, what I realized even doing that, I'm not going to be able to do that next week. You know, so I was more doing it for me out of curiosity.
Right.
And seeing what she had to go through. She has to be 100% engaged in her classroom because she's at work. There's no, hold on, I got to tend to my son. That can't happen. Fortunately, I'm in a position where they're old enough where I'm like, look, this is, you know what you got to do. And if you don't do it, this is your job now. This is your 9 to 5.
Yo, she finna
Not
get that work.
Say what?
She finna get that work.
Nah.
Cause she's gonna be teaching because you're gonna be gone working next week. She's gonna be teaching and the kids are gonna be at home.
Nah, she'll be fine. Because they didn't need me. They didn't need me all day. I was checking on them for my curiosity.
First day?
And no, it's the first day. It's the first day. I did have to do some certain small shit because at the same time, like we're saying, the kids are home. You know what I'm saying? So when my son, my oldest, he got on his computer, he's like, yep, I'm ready. He was all excited. Whew, focus, right? I said, do you have a notebook or a pencil? And he was like, nah. I was like, you going to school? You're at school. And he's like, oh, yeah, you're right. And he went and grabbed, you know, the little notepads that be in the hotel?
Oh, wow.
By the bed.
That's all I got. She said Marion on it.
I know, right? Dude, he has notebooks. I was like, you don't have nothing to write with? Like, what if she dropped something on you? A password? Access? Something. You don't have nothing to write with. He was like, you're right. I should have something. So he got up and got something. But other than that, they didn't need me. They come out on breaks, just happy to see me home. And hey. I'd be like, hey, how's it going? It's cool. I got PE next. They got their schedule next to them. And they was just going through their classes. So they didn't really need me as long as they stay on their A game. Now, when I went in the back and saw my son doing gym class.
Yeah, that video's hilarious.
I sent you the video, bro. Yeah. I'm not going to put my son on blast on the internet like that. But the gym teacher...
I was thinking about it like, but I could.
Dog. All they did, y'all that don't know, I don't know how old y'all's kids are that listen, but the gym teacher sent them a fucking internet workout video. And
P90X and shit?
I know, right? I was like, you gonna do P90? And my son was in the back going through the motions on this shit, man. And I cracked the door open. He was super embarrassed when he saw me because he's just standing there just working out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm wondering if, sort of like the classes, like the students have to have their camera on so that everybody can see them. Or so the teacher can see them so they can get credit. And the teacher can see everything you're doing. Like they can see what you're looking at, what you're doing, what you're clicking, all of that.
Yeah.
Is the gym teacher really going, you ain't doing the push-ups, right?
All right, now. You ain't breaking none right there now. You do it again.
So I don't.
1, 2, 3.
They don't have time to do that no more, you know? Like.
So, like, I want to know, like, is the gym teacher's head just, like, peeked in? Like, in a little window watching motherfuckers work out?
And that's what I don't, I'm going to have to ask him because what I saw was just the video full screen. And he was going through it.
White nigga squatting.
Yeah. It was a white dude squatting, and that was not his teacher. That was not his teacher. You know?
Do you have on jeans?
Yes. Like, ain't nobody working out in Levi's. So no, man, it was wild to see. It was super wild to see.
That shit was funny, man.
And my youngest, he has band. Well, he had band last year. So
oh shit.
But his band teacher's like 1,000 years old. And he never showed up or whatever. So he just had kind of a free period for that. And all of them did.
What are they gonna do with band? Online.
What they gonna do with all of these ancient teachers that ain't used to no technology? They used to going to a place and teaching a trade that normally is taught in person. Nobody just learns this stuff online. This ain't Guitar Hero. So what the hell? If you're a 100-year-old teacher and you've been doing it in person with a chalkboard for 90 years, and they go, hey, we need you to update your Google Classrooms.
I quit.
It's time to punch.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so hard. Yo, that's it. I gotta get out of here.
So yeah, shout out to the teachers, man, all day. I know we get these jokes in, but damn it, they working. They working hard, and I respect it because I'd be losing my mind right now. I swear I heard her tell these kids at least 90 times today to mute their microphone. Mute your microphone. Mute your microphone. Because think you got 30 kids. If 3 of them got their mic on and their house is loud, how you gonna teach? How you gonna teach?
All you hear in the background is Nathan.
Yeah, you know.
Get this remote control.
Oh, they mama getting their cheeks clapped in the next room.
No, you can't be having the mama getting cheeks clapped during algebra. That's not cool.
Hey, you gonna get this solve for X, man.
To solve for this dick. Okay,
the dick is X. X gonna give it to you. All right. That's terrible. A lot of new music and shit came out, man. A lot of movies, a lot of good shit came out. Brandy's new album came out, and I was excited.
Why?
Because I was a Brandy fan back then. Now that was a long time ago.
I got you.
I did want to be down. You know what I'm saying? She was sexy to me. Her eyes was mad far apart. I had never seen nothing like that. So.
Oh yeah, she was. I don't know.
She had that alien shit. So were you on Team Brandy or Team Monica back then?
Oh, I was Team Monica. Monica's
really
bad.
I could see that.
Monica was bad.
Brandy was bad back then.
Short hair. She had that little the kind of the Tony Braxton thing going.
Short hair. That's what do it for you.
That back. Well, she had like the Halle Berry cut, the last Boy Scout kind of thing going on. So.
Oh, okay.
Every time.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Even though that Halle Berry pussy is. Anyway, so. Yeah, man, I decided to go ahead and take a listen to the Brandy joint, man. And I got to tell you, I was so disappointed. She could have kept that whole shit. She could have kept it, dog. There was
nothing.
Brandy, I know you said never say never. Damn it, never.
I'm about to say, Brandy, I know you're listening. I'm about to say, no, she is not.
No, she ain't. I don't want her to listen. You know she'll run you over.
Oh shit.
Brandy will kill your ass. So
she'll try.
No, she'll succeed. Like, I don't know how that got brushed under the rug, but she damn sure killed somebody. So maybe this album was penance because I was disappointed, man. Like, people that come from what I consider our era of R&B, where it was plentiful, it was easy to find, and it was more driven around narrative and vocals. Her album sounds so overproduced.
It sounds too clean.
It sounds like they did a lot of dubbing of her voice over her own voice, which has always been a staple in her music. Don't get me wrong. It's so overdone. It feels like they're covering up mistakes for most of the album. And most of it just sounds like a vibe more than it sounds like her singing, if that makes sense.
No, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you listen to it, there's a track called No Tomorrow. That's the first time the album gets interesting, and I want to say that's like track 7 or some shit like that. There was a track named Say Something that was dope, but I ended up cutting it off before the last like 3, and then I had to like listen to it at some point. But you know how most of the time, even if you're not feeling a project, you finish the project. Let me see if there's something in here for me to grab.
Okay.
I added 0 songs to like the playlist. You know, where you got that list of songs that you're like, I can vibe to this? None. Not one that I was like, this one's going with me.
What you said? Oh, the album had a vibe. It was a vibe.
It was not. The whole album was not a vibe. No. I was upset on this one, man. Hopefully I'll have more luck with the Tony Braxton, but this wasn't it. Sorry, buddy. I tried, Brandy. I wanted to like it. I did.
Hear, DaBaby's album?
What? He got another one?
Yeah.
You're kidding me. He just dropped the one with the mask on, and he dropped another one?
Yeah. I knew.
Nope.
I thought you were gonna say something about it because I know that's your guy. But
No, I didn't even know he dropped another one.
yeah,
No.
I think it's called Deluxe. It's got like 25 songs on it or something like that.
How was it?
I didn't hear the whole thing. It's got 25 songs on it, nigga.
For what you heard, though. He dropped it.
I got shit to do, nigga.
He dropped 2 albums at the same time.
From what I heard, it's all right. I see he's trying. I think this is another throwaway album. I really don't think it's like what I would call a studio album from him. I feel like it's another throwaway because I feel like he's doing a lot of experimenting with different flows.
Yeah.
Over different beats, which is felt like is what he did on the last one.
He keeps getting a lot of shit for having the same flow.
Man, fuck whoever says that. Make hot shit like you were doing before. Don't change your fucking formula. Make fire.
Rick Ross been doing the same shit.
Nobody and makes fire and makes
all
a lot
the time
of money too.
So yeah,
like, just
keep doing what you're doing.
Fucking. But yeah, it sounds. It sounds good for what it is. And like I said, I know it's a lot of songs, but I just don't think it's a studio project. It doesn't sound like a Baby project. It just sounds something you just experimenting to me. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, I'm gonna go back to it and listen to it again. It does have some heaters on there, but I just don't think it's up to par with his other like actual projects.
I know you shouldn't do this with any artist, but is it Kirk?
No.
Okay. That's what I mean. Like, that's what I mean when I say I try not to do that because, you know, if you're an artist, do what you feel like is your new art. You know what I'm saying? Follow your shit, find a new sound. You got to experiment to busting pipes. But Kirk, that album was your blueprint. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm always listening kind of to see if you're going to go in that direction. But I don't have to like every project you do. So I mean, I can be a fan of yours and hate a project.
I understand experimenting, but to your point, right? Like he says, I think on the last album he said it a few times. On this album he said it a couple times at least so far through track 8 of 25 or whatever the fuck it is. He mentions about, you know, I can switch up my flow whenever I want. Y'all ain't heard this flow right here before. I got all these flows in the bag. So you can tell that he hears people when they say that about him having the same flow. And he's trying to put these, I don't know, high-end mixtapes together and put them out just to show people the types of flow that he has. And you don't got to do that, man.
High-end mixtape. That is the best app description of the one he dropped at the beginning of COVID. Yeah. And like, I don't remember the name of the album. That's how awesome that album was for me. And I liked it, but it wasn't Kirk. It was like, oh, okay, you're just trying to capitalize on people being stuck. Mm-hmm. And keep your name out there and all of that. No, you don't have to worry about that. You really don't. Like, whenever you drop, people gonna check it out. Yeah. I didn't know it was out, but whatever. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think I caught it I either caught it last night or this morning. I didn't know whether it came out a few days ago or today. I'm not sure. I just saw it and I figured you might have heard it, but
nah. I've been either balls deep with the teaching and school thing or playing. I'm stuck on it.
Balls deep?
Not that kind of balls deep. I wish. Goddamn. Damn, I miss pussy. So yeah, I just the school thing, or I've been like lost in a video game.
Live with pussy, so I don't.
So on to movies. The biggest lie ever told. Hey man, you got in-house pussy. That mean the pussy in the house. That's it. It's around. Hi.
The pussy has air conditioning. That's
hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Toodles.
Hello.
Hi everybody. Oh, Dr. Nick ass pussy. She don't be listening. Anyway. Hey man, it's time to bring back the Kangol Movie Reviews, man.
Okay.
Oh man, yeah. Welcome. No, just in the pocket, man. We started building this thing, but I was like, you know, why can't they be one and the same? So when a new movie drops, I try and do the movie reviews for them, and as they apply to the episodes, I'll do one a week. You know what I'm saying? So we all stuck in the house, man. Welcome to Kangol Movie Reviews. Reviews. There's a little ditty that plays here. All right.
Is there really?
Yeah, I got a whole thing.
I think it should be nothing. Just silence there.
That's actually funny.
You say that.
Just have people sitting there like, okay.
Turn this shit up. All right, I'm sorry.
Blow their damn eardrums out in the car. Man. So we talked about, I think last pod, how the movie industry is changing. So Trolls came out direct to everybody, and it's starting to be a trend. I think some really, really good movies got lost in that shuffle. One of them might be The High Note with Tracy Ellis Ross starring role from Blackish. If y'all don't know who she is an amazingly beautiful woman.
She's crazy.
It's ridiculous, but
and
I think
chooses to be single, which is interesting.
I know. It almost makes me wonder what's wrong with her. Anyway, okay, so on the movie tip, The High Note popped up as a in theaters film on the digital services, and it was a movie that I remember seeing the trailer for and going, "Huh, that's interesting." But at the same time, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna rush to the theater to see it. So is this the perfect bad medium for it? Possibly. Yeah. What I mean by that is I don't think a lot of people were rushing to see this in the theater.
No, absolutely
but when
not.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't one of them, oh yeah, I got to see that. It was I'll wait for it to come out at home. And
she's
seeing
not a
it at home.
Star either.
No, yeah. She's not like, you see Denzel or Tom Hanks, Tom Cruise, whatever. This movie might have been the movie that made her an A-lister in that respect. If it had it would have been one of those movies that word of mouth would have made people go check it out.
Okay.
It's her. Forgive me, don't remember her name. The white girl that was in all of the what's it called? 50 Shades of Grey movies. Anastasia. She was the co-star in it. And when I tell you that this movie is really, really good, it's a great date night movie. Wow. But on top of that, the performances are good. Where the story goes is good. The music is good, because I can't stand a movie centered around music that has bad music in it. Right. That's the worst. Right. As an entertainer and an artist in LA, watching this movie, it gave me a lot of LA PTSD. Reminds me why I don't fucking live out there. For real. It's one of the movies that exposed that whole, this place is shiesty as hell, and you just got to be willing to deal with that. If you're not going to carve your own way. But the movie is about carving your own way. So it's a beautiful, beautiful story. And Tracy Ellis Ross knocked it all the way out of the park. If y'all haven't seen it, go check it out. It's called The High Note. Mm-hmm. A twist happens in the movie that I didn't see coming. And I was like, this shit should have been real painfully obvious in this type of film. So I was pleasant. Yeah. And Ice Cube, surprisingly, is kind of playing himself, but he's playing like an older Cube. Normally when they try and put him in that, I'm a 30-something kind of thuggish dude that I'm a cop or something, And in this one, I'm a cop or something.
He's a janky promoter in this one?
He's a janky promoter, but he does a really, really fantastic job in it. And for me, the hallmark of a good movie and an actor in a great role is when I easily recognize you as, that's Ice Cube. And by the end of the movie, I'm not looking at you as your Ice Cube.
Okay, yeah.
You feel me? Yeah, he did that.
Okay.
He did that. And I stopped looking at her as Tracy Ellis Ross in the first 10 minutes. So she did great. She did great. Y'all check that out. I'm gonna give it 3.5 Kangols out of 4. I haven't cut one in half yet. I will, so that I can display them. But yeah, y'all definitely check that out.
Are you gonna put a picture up of the Kangols? 1, 2, 3 Kangols,
and it's gonna be a half of one.
Half of one.
Yep, it's gonna be a half of one of these hoes. So yeah, it's good. Y'all definitely check that shit out. Support the movie. I don't know if it's gonna help her at all, but for real, it was worth seeing. I actually bought it after I watched it. I rented it, and I went ahead and was like, yeah, I want this in the library.
You said something about movies built around music, and it brought up a movie. I meant to bring this movie up before. Baby Driver. You ever see Baby Driver?
You know what, man? That's a movie that I saw like in bits and pieces at lunch at work.
So it took lunch So no.
So yeah, so I saw like 20 minutes a day through
Yeah.
people talking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But from what I saw, I loved it. But was it good?
I've watched it twice because it's coming on one of these. I can't remember what TNT or some shit. One of these the last couple of weeks. The first time I saw it, I really, really liked the movie. But the third and fourth time, well, probably the second and third time I saw it, it doesn't hold up. It doesn't hold up. There's a lot of dumbass shit in the fucking movie.
It wasn't because Kevin Spacey's in it, is it?
No, I love Kevin Spacey.
That's interesting. That's interesting that you say that.
As an actor.
Can't wait to dig into that because I could have sworn you can't separate Charlize Theron and what she's doing from her acting to watch The Old Guard.
I can. You want me to do it right now?
I'm just saying.
That's do it right now? I can.
Those are Marcus's words.
I can.
So.
And I could prove you out to be a liar right now if you want me to be.
Did you watch The Old Guard?
No, I didn't.
All right, go ahead.
You want me to dive into why I can get with Kevin Spacey? Or you want me to keep going?
I'm just saying that parallel is there, right? Why is it okay for you to?
Because because the person that came out and spoke out against Kevin Spacey has since then recanted what he said.
Okay.
That's it, nigga. What do you mean, okay?
Did you write him off in the meantime?
Yeah. I stopped watching whatever the fuck he was on Netflix. What House of Cards.
House of Cards?
Cut that shit off. Yeah. I ain't watched shit from since then.
All right,
nigga.
I'm just making sure
I'm a real nigga.
Balls in your word is all you have, you know?
Mm-mm.
All right, go ahead, man.
Anyway, Jamie Foxx's character wasn't very good in it, and it seems like the more and more I watch it, the more exaggerated it is. Them trying to set the action to the music, I always thought would be a really dope idea.
It worked, from what I saw.
Man, when you go watch the movie, it doesn't work. They play Tequila in this gunfight, and it's like the dumbest, corniest shit. That one of the worst things I've ever seen during a gunfight.
Damn.
There was a part where, which I didn't like. The more you watch a movie, the more you pick it apart. There's a part in during this gunfight where there's this couple, man and a woman. Can't remember. Ham. What the fuck is the Ham? He was in Mad Men.
Okay, just keep going because I got no idea.
John Hamm, that's the guy's name. So John Hamm was with this woman. They're in this gunfight. He spins around while she's got her fucking gun out shooting, and he spins around her, reaches over, and cocks her gun for her.
Well,
I don't understand why you would do that.
Okay, but you're thinking about the movie too literally. From what I remember, that movie, a lot of it was supposed to be stylized violence. So none of it is meant to be taken that seriously.
You can do that, but why are it just looks it's just the more I watch it, the more bad. I like the music. The soundtrack's really good, but
yeah, that's like expecting realism in Kick-Ass. Like I watched Kick-Ass 2 this week, and like I don't expect to go into that seeing the most realistic of action scenes. So I don't know. I think that's unfair to say in Baby Driver.
You just every movie doesn't have to have the same standard because
no, not every movie, but like if I see something like that in Saving Private Ryan, where somebody reach over and cock somebody else's gun, I'm gonna be like, all right, what's going on?
Yeah. Why can't it be weird normally when you see somebody do? Like, what's the point of doing that?
It should be weird anyway.
What's the functionality in doing that shit? Like,
it looks cool.
It looks stupid, but
your mind gonna be blown if you watch.
I'm not fucking arguing with you over a movie you ain't seen yet, nigga.
No, you seen Equilibrium? That's what I was gonna say.
Oh my god, yes, I have seen Equilibrium.
He cut Tay Diggs' face smooth off.
That shit smells like some goddamn baloney. The gun kata. Get the fuck. And you loved that movie at one point.
Hey, man, I remember seeing it on the shelf, and it was like better than The Matrix. I was like, shut up. Yeah, man. Nah, I did not buy it. First of all, I didn't buy it. I might have bought it. You know what I'm saying? All right, we done movie jaw to death. Well, actually, before we get off of it, man, and I know you didn't do your homework, y'all. Marcus has failed us.
Yeah, I didn't.
and
I
didn't watch
do it.
Beyonce's Black is King. Uh,
I didn't do my Beyonce homework. You're right.
yeah, you didn't do
I
your
failed.
homework. See,
I failed the culture.
you fucking up at this distance learning, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this as somebody that thinks Beyonce is vastly overrated. All right. Come for me, Beehive. Y'all can only improve our ratings. Come for the Legal Opinions podcast, please. Illuminati gonna kill us, but whatever. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Is it? Oh, okay.
It is.
All right.
It is.
Yeah.
And
All right.
and I know, I shot Marcus a text and said, "What the fuck is Beyonce doing?" or something to that effect while I was watching it,
That's what you
because
said.
I was in the first 5 minutes, and okay, she did this shit where everything was an illusion or allusion back to the Lion King. Everything the light touches is our kingdom, and shit like that. And it was annoying me, but I was also jaded by the fact I hated everything she did in the Lion King.
Okay.
I think that the worst part of the Lion King was Beyonce. I think that she didn't need to be in it. I think that all of the runs and the songs and shit she added didn't need to be there. I just think it was too much, and it was just trying to Beyonce it to death. So when it first started, I was like, is this shit supposed to be like a visual representation of her doing the Lion King? And I was aggravated. And I shot that to Marcus while that was happening.
Yeah.
The longer it went on, I realized something about Beyonce that I think her fans have been trying to get me to understand for a while. I don't think Beyonce has made a memorable album since before Lemonade. And that's just me, okay?
Okay.
I know a lot of people be like, Lemonade is fire. I don't see nobody rocking Lemonade. Don't tell me that everything she put out is fire and you still not listening to it. Like, that's just not how that works. But I know every time she drops some music, she does a whole visual album. Beyonce is in a rare space where she's beyond albums. And I think that's what it is. I know Lemonade had a whole visual part to it.
Outgrown albums.
I think that's where her fan base is at with her. They want to see her put something visual together. That's why, like, when she did like the big halftime shows and stuff like that, that's the stuff that gets talked about. This is such a beautiful representation of all things in African culture. And it wouldn't have worked if it just dropped as an album. If she put out the music that's on this project out as an album, nobody be listening to it on a regular basis. It's so Afrocentric, and it needs a visual with it for it to work. You'll see what I'm saying when I talk when you see it. I'm not gonna go and look for any of the music I heard, even though Jay-Z dropped some fire on one of the songs. But everything that she put in music form goes with her painting a picture in African culture that is absolutely breathtaking to watch. So, like, when you see it, I think you'll appreciate it in that respect. The music doesn't work as a standalone. It needs the project that she put together. And as far as like representing African culture, Black culture, a lot of the shots that happen in it, I'm like, how the hell did you pull this off? It's a lot of that. So it's pretty amazing what she pulled off.
I think she dropped an album today or recently called The Lion King. It's called The Gift.
She didn't drop The Gift and the Curse in one session?
Don't do that.
I mean, Jay did that. So hopefully she don't have to go through that. I can do this all day, bro. When you see it, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about. It was very, very well put together. Now, as somebody that's not a Beyonce fan, I probably won't watch it again. But I'm glad that I did. It was pretty good.
It seems like a pretty good album, actually. I'm just looking at the features on it.
Okay, if she dropped another album on top of that, then that's what's up. But yeah, the Lion King shit was all that was pissing me off. The whole time.
Childish Gambino's on here.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to listen to that now.
Kendrick Lamar's on here.
Kendrick said something? Kendrick said something?
You know what? Hold on a second. Then we're talking about the Jay-Z's. How did we ever let Jay get away with naming that baby Blue?
What we gonna do about it?
Say
what we gonna do about it? She
don't have no friends. She don't have no friends.
Call him. Call him right now.
It's like, yo, do not let this dude name y'all baby after his ex-girl.
Will's got a Willow in his house.
What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
Willow? The midget? Ain't that the midget? Can we say midget? Is there another term for it now?
Little people.
Little people. Okay. The little midget. That's not. You can't do that now.
That's not his ex-girl's fucking name.
Hey. Beyonce
Maybe
let it
Beyonce
happen,
didn't
dog.
know. Maybe she ain't know. Maybe she ain't know.
Ain't no way she didn't know. Somebody was like, "Is you tripping?"
You know he used to fuck Blue Cantrell a lot, right? No,
A whole lot. What's her claim to fame? Hit 'em up style. Hell no. Hell no. Oh man. Okay, so yeah. Let's see. That was that.
Oh shit.
While we're in the realm
Shout out
of
to
movies,
Blue.
man. I know. Shout out to Blue Cantrell. You know,
Cantrell.
hit 'em up style and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So Disney Plus, man. And there's a couple of things that happened this week with Disney, man. One, everybody was giving them shit for not caring about the people that are paying them, which is essentially everybody because Disney owns everything.
Yeah.
And Disney tightened up their grip on an area in front of Disneyland called Downtown Disney, where you can go and spend absorbent amounts of money to do absolutely nothing. So I went down there.
They changed yours because ours is called Disney Springs now, but it used to be Downtown Disney. They changed it to Disney Springs. Maybe that's
it's still
Florida
Downtown
thing.
Disney out here.
Okay.
Yeah. They were having a lot of people come down there because the park's not open, but people still just want their Disney fix. They're like, we're going to get you in here and buy this marked up merchandise.
Yep.
But with COVID-19 going on and them even limiting the people that are in there, people were shanking the rules. Disney is out here in California in a very, very predominantly white part and rich part of California. So people would go down to Downtown Disney and they'd have on masks, some not, or do what they like to call sip and stroll, where you go inside, you buy something to drink, and now you don't have to have a mask on because, well, I'm drinking something right now. When you could put the mask on in between sips, but that's not what people are doing.
Right.
So Disney came out, and now you're not allowed to go in there with neck gaiters on, which I thought was interesting because that does cover your whole face. Okay. But you can't have that on at all. It has to be a straight up mask covering your face and nose. If you have the mask that has that gas mask filter hole in it, you're not allowed in the park.
Why?
Okay, the whole point of that thing, everybody thinks that that's a filter. All that is to let more air out. Mm-hmm. And the whole point of the mask is to keep air in and around your face. So now you have to have a mask without that M4, whatever they call it, gas mask filter hole on it. Mm-hmm. And the sip and stroll is no more. If you go to an establishment and buy something to drink, you sit your ass down and drink it, and then you can get up and go around the park to shop.
I don't know why you would have put yourself through all that shit.
Stay home. If you know what I'm saying, like if you really want to go and buy a $40 teddy bear that bad, you can do it on Amazon. I promise they got a website.
I'm sure Disney.com is wide awake right now.
And
get your shit.
I know that there's people out there that feel like they just have to be out. I don't know what to call you after a while, but dumb. And I hate to say it like that. I know everybody needs their sanity, but you got to be alive to have your sanity. So, I mean, this ain't, the COVID thing ain't gone, people. Like, y'all got to chill out.
I mean, but Disney, you could just go to a park, right? You could just fucking go somewhere if you got to be outside.
Anywhere.
Just walk around your neighborhood.
And downtown Disney, bruh.
You want to go to fucking Disneyland? Or Disney World, because Florida's just as dumb.
You can't ride shit. You just walking around giving them money.
Buying shit.
Just
walking around just buying shit.
And touching stuff. Like, it's dumb. It's real dumb, man.
How are you comfortable? I saw some pictures of them in Disney, in the one down here. To me, it's like this. Okay, let's say you got it, you got it in you. You want to go down to Disney. You just want to get, fuck it. I got to go to Disney. I can't take it anymore. Right.
That sounds so ridiculous.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening, though.
I can't take it anymore.
I can't take it anymore. I got to go to Disney. God damn it now.
I miss the mouse.
So I miss it. And then you get there, and everybody fucking checking you has on a goddamn hazmat suit, checking your temperature before they letting you in. Like, are you comfortable being in there? I wouldn't want. If there was a nigga outside of 7-Eleven in a hazmat suit, I'm not going inside, homie. Like, nah, I don't need whatever I was gonna get out of there, I don't need it that badly. Okay.
7-Eleven seemed dirty anyway. So like if you
like,
need to go in there that
man.
bad, them donuts been sitting out all day. Yeah, stay home. Just stay home. That is.
People don't go in fucking Walmart because they like too many people in there. But you'll take your funky ass to Disney.
Walmart got like a whole turnstile you got to go through to get in the door. But y'all want to stand in line to buy stuff to get a smoothie. Like, come on now.
People are fucking dumb, dog.
Yeah, man. But Disney is trying their best to keep you home and to make sure that y'all have something to do. So, what are they doing? Mulan is apparently finished in the can, all that good stuff. They don't want to lose that money. So, they're in talks to put it straight direct to Disney Plus.
Yep.
For $30 to watch it at home. Is that too much?
Bad. I think it is, but I know it is, but it's cheaper than if you went to the movies to go see it.
Yeah, it is. And I think that's what they're getting at.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't be for you. You live by your damn self and won't let nobody in. So if you watch it, you just watching Mulan for 30 bones on your own.
Yeah.
That's a lot. You gotta let love in, Marcus.
Come over here and watch some. I will let love in and watch some Mulan.
Mulan and chill.
She got to bring you $15 though.
Shit.
Charge you
$30 for another 10. Mulan better come out and do some strange shit to me.
You know what that 40 will get you now.
I know. It's Mulan, ain't they? Asian, boy. Yeah, man. I saw that and I was like, all right. I know. I just watched. Well, the High Note, actually, I watched it after the price went down to like the regular rental shit. And they got a couple of other movies that are up there for it. It's not bad. If you was planning on taking your kids to it at first anyway. Some people have argued us talking about how we said more or less the movie industry was dead. And I want to say, me and Marcus never said that.
Who said that?
People that listen to the pod, I be reading the comments. I know that's a bad habit because we got to stop that. But I mean, for real. I mean, we talked about this, bro. It's interesting that people will say stuff up here and people interpret it away.
Yeah.
We said the movie industry was changing. It is not dying. Like, you think they're just gonna stop making movies?
Experience is going to change. That's what
it is 100% going to evolve.
And then we also talked about the industries around the movie going experience, the restaurants and shit like that are going to miss out on those movie night dollars.
Yeah. At no point do I recall us saying dying. No. That's a leap. But this type of thing, there's movies that come out like the High Note where it's like, there's no buzz around it. Mulan was going to be major for Disney. Yeah. So $30 almost seems like a deal.
Yeah.
For this movie.
I think at this point, here's what I think these studios are doing at this point. And I could be wrong, but fuck it. They're trying to break even. Because all these movies were made or in production before everything fucking closed.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So at this point, they're not going to get the contract that they will get from AMC, where AMC is going to pay them fucking however many millions or billions of dollars to roll this movie through their theaters. So now it's like, okay, we put all this money in production to make this movie. We got to find a way to break even.
At a minimum.
Break even? Okay, let's do the math. However, those analysts do that. Let's make it fucking $30 a household for however many people have Disney Plus right now. What does that equal out to? Okay, $150 million or whatever the fuck, maybe. Great. We can do that, but we got to find a way to get that money back. And we can't wait on the theaters to open up and let this shit fucking sit here on the shelf. Because
who knows when that's going to be.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll get $30 out of everybody, and people are going to get it. I mean, like you said, we can't go out. There is no movie going experience except for these little drive-thrus that are popping up everywhere. But other than that, it's at the crib. So
and a resurgence in the drive-thru thing might not be bad because I think, like we said, the movie industry is going to evolve. Drive-thrus was a thing, and it was a big thing, and it might be a good date night for people to get out the house and still socially distance. It's actually kind of perfect in that respect.
Being a bit fucking.
Dog, I promise I'm clapping the whole movie. I don't care how good it is. I can wait for it to come back out. Like, it's going down.
The whole movie.
The whole movie. I mean, not 15 minutes of the movie, but whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
We got to be honest on this pod.
hey! But when the lights come on, or when the lights go down, and them trailers start, to when the movie start, I got you.
I got you, baby.
But when that movie start, you know what I mean?
You better get yours before that Fox logo spin around.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
Dog, do you remember them days when you was younger where you be trying to fuck a chick for like an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Like trying to go in? Like what was the point?
It was the hunt, man. It was about the hunt.
No, the hunt you already got her. Like now,
you ain't got her if you can't just hit that when you want.
On the first outing, and I think this is with anybody across the board, you try and like go all out the first time you with a female.
Yeah.
And I think she's trying to go all out with you to an extent. Like that first one can put you all the way out the game. I
don't think so. I think women will forgive the first one.
Nah.
Yeah. I think women will forgive the first one.
Why would she go back? If you nut in 2-3 minutes the first outing, why would she go, all right, let me let him have some more?
I don't know why, but
that wouldn't even make sense.
Somebody behind you?
Huh? I thought I heard something.
I was like, what's this motherfucker looking at?
Who's that peeping in my window?
No, I think women would I won't say, let's say, I think women over the age of probably 25 will give you another go.
Over 25?
Yeah, I've heard so many women say that they've been with dudes that couldn't perform the first time out of being nervous or out of being anxious. They've been with so many dudes that nut quick the first time out of being overly excited. And they so you still fuck with them? Yeah, I fuck with them. Like, you get a couple of strikes, but they can't really be in a row. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so the first time it goes down fast. The second time it goes down fast.
You probably out of there.
You probably Dunsky. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
The first time your dick don't work, the second time your dick don't work, now she's gonna be like, all right, you gotta go. Like,
yeah, I think you got a time and a half. Like if in the middle of the second time you realize you about to bust too quick, that's when you do the old pull out and lick it or something.
Yeah.
You gotta
pull out, eat that thing.
Yeah, the pull out and lick it is the move, boy. It's like, oh shit, this ain't gonna last long.
Let me go ahead and
you
pull. You know what they like? It's like you pull it out, like you trying to make me motherfucking come, ain't you?
Damn, girl.
Fucking come, girl. Goddamn, hold on.
You pull it out and slap the pussy with the meat.
Yeah.
And you like, you like that, don't you? Like, no, I'm trying to hold it right now.
Yeah. I need to put it in. Think about some baseball.
No when to hold them. No when to fold them.
Yeah,
man.
I learned that from porn. Porn taught me that. Like,
yeah. Like, them porn stars be getting ready all day, and this scene's supposed to be 25 minutes.
Okay, back to Disney. A Black Widow. You should it's talking about putting Black Widow on Disney Plus as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, that was one I was sure they was just gonna hold.
I read today they might do it, man. I think it's ready. I don't think that like Marvel's trying to fuck up their timeline. They got schedule.
Yeah.
They're trying to push out a certain time, and like we talked about, a couple of months ago, I guess now, Disney Plus is lacking. They're lacking in
content.
What we all thought was going to be a great platform. Their content game is really, really not good. I think they gotta go forward with all this Marvel shit they want to do. They got to push forward on that stuff, man.
And they spent bank picking up Marvel. So,
yeah.
I mean, they've already gotten their money back at least 5 times over, like easily. Mm-hmm. But that's not Disney's bag. They want 100 times their investment, Yeah. And to go from phase 1, 2, and 3 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe the way that they did, regardless of the bad patches in there, you were in it for the ride. It was like, I don't care what movie comes out if it's under this banner. I have to see it because I'm not going to know what's going on in the later film. Like, it's a brilliant, brilliant marketing scheme. They have to keep this thing rolling. And I know you kind of don't care about the Black Widow movie,
I
but
don't at all.
but you're gonna watch it.
I'm probably not.
I can't believe that. Like, as a Marvel head, you're gonna see it.
I might just watch the end and see what happens after the credits.
You'll see the post credits.
That's all I want to see.
That's the linchpin. That's what you need.
Yo, that's it. I need to know what's happening in the next movie.
It's like, oh, he showed up, and you just keep moving. All right, man. We done stayed on movie shit long enough.
Again, damn.
I ain't gonna talk about it. I ain't even gonna get into my horrible movie that I saw, which was Geostorm. We don't have to talk about it. We have to talk about it.
Look, hold on. We gotta talk about this though. Is Gerard Butler a fucking?
I knew you was about to go in. Gerard Butler was a movie star, I think. Like, and now he's doing Geostorms.
Yo,
like,
this nigga looks horrible now.
I think he looks like he stopped giving a damn.
He looks bad. He looks bad. He looks horrible.
But won't he always look horrible now after you Leonidas? After you play a Spartan in 300, you're going to look bad in everything after that.
Well, no, he didn't look bad in, what was that shit called? The Bounty Hunter? When he was hunting down his ex-girlfriend or some shit like that? He didn't look bad there.
He didn't look good.
He didn't look bad in the first not White House is Down. What's the shit called?
You keep referencing that shit movie with Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx. That's not the same.
Jamie Has Fallen.
Yeah. Oh man, Jamie is one of them hit and miss actors. He can either give you an Oscar-worthy performance or an Electro level performance, and there's no in between.
He does some horrible movies.
It's one or the other, man. He need to do Breaking All the Rules too.
Oh man, him and Morris Chesterfield.
Oh my god.
What
shit.
What are we talking about?
We was going to go into some other shit. So, do you want to? I'm about to run to the bathroom because I don't know if y'all know this. All of your favorite pods, they all take breaks and then edit them shits together. We give it to y'all raw.
Yeah, we're not gonna get this.
Ain't no rubber on this, but it ain't gonna take me but a second. Let's get into this Dr. Dre shit because I don't care if we go over. We got to get through this shit because there's a lot of shit going on. Yeah,
go to the bathroom.
Start telling them about the Dr. Dre shit. I'll be back.
Okay, you guys, Dr. Dre. This is what happened with Dr. Dre. I ain't gonna tell y'all what the fuck happened with Dr. Dre. Fuck that nigga. He don't tell me what to do. Okay, I run the show around here. You understand? Tell him about the Dr. Dre shit. Nigga, shut up. Go piss. All right. I need love in my house. I got love in my house. What do I love in here? I love lamp. I love phone. What else is in here I love? You know, I'm gonna tell you guys how Legal Opinion started. And so that is the wrap up on the Dr. Dre divorce. You want to get into it? Tell me what you got.
Damn right. Good job, man. I heard everything.
Appreciate that.
I'm sure you already gave him the skinny on all of that. I think with this prenup that Dr. Dre allegedly ripped up in year 2.
Oh, word?
Yeah, you didn't read that?
So, but that isn't. Go ahead. Go ahead. I've been giving my little spiel on it already.
Okay. Well, yeah. So I don't know if Marcus just read this. I hope not. Nicole says, I was extremely reluctant, resistant, and afraid to sign the agreement, the prenup, and felt backed into a corner, giving the extraordinary pressure and intimidation by Andre. I felt with no option but to hire a lawyer, of course, with the help of Andre's team of professionals, and unwillingly signed the agreement very shortly before our marriage. She then says 2 years into the marriage, they acknowledged that he felt ashamed and that he had pressured her into the prenup and tore it up right in front of her. And they had an understanding that it was null and void. Understanding ain't the law, baby. Sorry.
Nope.
Another one bites the dust out.
Why don't you take your car lease back up to the car,
dog?
Back up to the dealership and be like, "Hey, I don't want this car anymore. Rip.
I thought we had an understanding about this car.
Rip.
Ah,
Like,
no.
okay, so you're still gonna pay for this bitch. And if you don't, we still gonna repo this bitch. So
And you
that's
still
gonna
gonna
be on
pay
your
for this
credit.
bitch.
And you still gonna pay for this bitch.
Yeah, man.
just wild.
I'm sorry. I see a clear. I get it. You're married, and your life is about to change.
Yeah.
But that's also kind of the deal. Like, we're married. I'm gonna take care of you. You're gonna take care of me. If this don't work out, I kind of been making beats for everybody and some pretty dope headphones all this time.
Yeah.
If we not working, I don't see a reason to keep funding the lifestyle. Especially if when we started, I didn't have none of this shit, or at least most of it I didn't have. So, nah, you signed it. I don't think she understands how legal documents work.
No. But even with that, she might need to go on fucking legal Zoom or some shit. What the fuck this shit means. but
she needed some prepaid legal. She the first person that needed prepaid legal.
Yo, it's just even with that, when she talks about she needs fucking, she wants to get 60% of whatever they got. Like, the kids are grown.
Is nuts. That's
the kids
nuts.
are grown, girl. The kids are grown. So you ain't doing shit. You just living. I'll give you this house, and that's it.
Buy another one, you rich mother. Like, he can do that.
Yeah.
He can do that.
I'll give you his house and his car and shit like that. I'll give you whatever it takes to maintain this home every month. I'll give you that. But,
and you good to go.
And you good. But we're not doing that. This is your lifestyle right here, motherfucker. This is what it is. This is your lifestyle. I'm giving you that. I'm paying for the house. I'm paying for the maintenance. I'm paying for your car. That's it.
I'm sorry. Like, and I know some females probably listening. It's like, but she was there. That's the counterpoint I always get. She was there.
What the fuck does being there mean?
What does that mean? And
like,
I'm just, I really want somebody to be honest with me and explain to me, what does that break down to? Does it break down to emotional support? Was she in the studio late nights with him? Was she going, yeah, we should make that deal with Apple?
Bitch in there beatboxing and shit?
Yeah, like, if she was instrumental in the business moves he was making, I could 100% see her even being, I want 40. When you start talking about some 60, you all the way out of there. You all the way out your goddamn mind. Yeah, he's worth $1 billion now. And of course, you don't want to leave with nothing. Guess what? He didn't offer you nothing. He offered you a lot more than most dudes probably would have in that situation.
For real. Like Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan's, his wife she wants the Walmart money.
She want the Walmart money, dog.
That almost killed me. The Walmart almost killed. I'm sorry. The Walmart truck almost killed me. And you want that money? Bitch, are you fucking crazy?
At that point, I know exactly how you feel about me. And probably how you've always felt about me. I know marriage and divorce brings out the worst in people. You know what, Marcus? You're right. I don't want to live with nobody either.
Tell me, man.
I know it brings out the worst in people, but I really feel like how you treat each other at the end is very indicative of how you felt for a while.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
to go after the Walmart money. And I know we didn't switched over to Tracy from Dre because I don't think there's anything else to say on the Dre shit.
It's the same thing.
Well, it is, but there ain't even nothing else to say on the Dre shit to me. You have got to, even from a moral standpoint, be low on that poll to go after that portion, knowing why he received that money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tracy Morgan was almost out of here. For y'all that don't know, look it up. Like, he was almost out of here.
About to be dead. He, like, it's amazing he could walk right now, type of shit.
Yes. And you want that? Come on, man.
Somebody said, I read somewhere.
And I'm definitely divorcing you now.
Oh, yeah, you getting the fuck out of my motherfucking house, bitch.
Ain't no redeeming.
Yeah. That, well, she helped nurse him back to health, so she deserves something. Look.
Fuck out of here.
Look, here's the thing about rich motherfuckers that I don't think y'all really think about. These motherfuckers ain't doing that much work. There's fucking maids, fucking babysitters, fucking all kind of shit.
You're talking about the wives.
Pairs.
Or the spouse of the rich person.
Spouses,
okay.
Right. They got au pairs and shit. Motherfuckers live in the house, take care of the kids.
Yeah.
They not fucking cooking goddamn dinner, okay? So the fact that you think that she deserves half because she was just fucking there?
Because she lived there.
The fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, that I've
Motherfucker.
never understood that logic, and thank you, because that's a great way of putting it. Watch, was it Black as Fuck on on
Yeah.
Netflix? She could just go do whatever the fuck she
Yeah,
wanted to
just
do.
fucking-
And don't get me wrong, before the ladies jump in here and go, she had a job too.
She
Yes,
used
but
to.
that was her job. That's what she
quit.
she
She
wanted to
quit.
be doing. She used to. She wanted.
She quit her job because she would make enough money. And
She
she would
wasn't
make enough
doing.
money. She was.
She wasn't doing a goddamn thing.
Except taking drugs and shit.
She was. She was high as fuck. That shit was great. Anyway, yeah, man. Like I
Jughead ass
understand when all of these situations come up. I feel like in the media, anyway,
Yeah.
women and men draw this like line in the sand where it's like I got to ride for her so she can get hers. Adele lost like 150 pounds
Fat bitches banned everywhere.
from stress.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Adele could have got it big. I thought she was fucking gorgeous.
I did too. But
that's
why
just
she
me.
getting so much smoke that now she's smaller? She's getting smoke for being small.
I don't know. Which I thought.
Why
You
can't
know.
the big girls appreciate that part too? Like they don't appreciate you when you big.
Yeah. You're not allowed to lose weight because they didn't.
Mm.
Really, I honestly feel
Yeah.
like that's the thing. They admire the Lizzos and the biggins and the crinkle cut fry girls or city girls. That's what. Because they're big and they stayed big, even though it's just not healthy. But that's not the conversation they want to have. In that,
But isn't it crazy how all the ones that are advocates for being big end up wanting to be small because it's healthier for you? It's a better lifestyle for you.
what
Like
all of
Monique, wasn't Monique the one carrying that flag for a long ass time?
But let me tell you, all of it boils down to is health. You can be healthy and big. Yes, I've heard that, but it's not healthy in the long run. Monique
Right.
was big and her doctor told her, you need to lose weight.
Right.
And then she lost weight. So y'all can ride for Lizzo on the fat tip. She's big and beautiful and what you can be confident and be unhealthy. Those are two different things. And everybody likes to act like, oh, well, she's so confident. Y'all just hate her. No, that's not it. That's not it.
I think
You can
'cause
be
she's
big,
black. She has her
confident,
ass out all the time.
and have your ass in. Thank you. Like, and it's not healthy. She gonna be great until a doctor say you can't be great, and then you gonna have to go and lose some weight. And are y'all gonna ride for her after they tell her she needs a gastric because she's been so proud of being big as hell? No, y'all gonna stop riding for her at that point.
Man, why'd you should just you had the rhyme right there. You didn't do it, man. You had the be great and wait. It was right there.
It was right there, man. You know,
Damn,
Sincere
man.
is out of the pocket right now. You
Out
know,
of the pocket, man. Get back on beat, man.
turn me up in the headphones.
Turn me up with the headphones.
Ah, yeah,
Where
man.
we at time
Yeah,
wise?
yeah. Hour 10 or so. I don't give a fuck. It don't matter.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't.
Nigga, you are not correct in the time. That's all right.
Well,
Come on.
I'm
let's go.
not counting the pre-roll.
Okay.
Whatever. Anyway, quick shout out to the people in Lebanon, man. That was wild,
Yeah.
to say the least. That I remember seeing the video of it, and I thought it was a movie coming out, like some sort of trailer. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because we don't see explosions like you see stuff like that in history books about
Yeah.
Hiroshima. But to see like the shockwave and the mushroom and all,
Mhm.
and then to see immediately people talking about, man, I can't believe that was fireworks. Like, are you stupid? Like, yeah, I know it's an ingredient that's in fireworks, but fireworks didn't do that. So please stop that narrative.
Okay.
Yeah, that shout out to the people involved, man. I can't imagine that happening
What do you
anywhere
think did
near
it?
me. Well, they came out and said that it was a chemical compound that was stored in
Ammonium
that
nitrate?
factory. Ammonium nitrate, that's what it is. It slipped my mind. And you know, it went up. I mean, to say the least. But I'm like, why are you keeping it all together? Like,
Yeah.
that's
But they said that I guess whoever's in charge over there as far as that shit goes, some CDC people, I guess, were saying, yo, can you move this shit? For like the last 5 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like y'all, like, yo, can we move this shit? Because if something happens, and it happened.
Something happened.
Yeah, something happened. And that's what happened.
I saw this wild video online of a female doing her wedding photo shoot.
Mhm.
and the cameraman is just taking video of her and like zooming in all slow and pulling away and this and that.
Yeah.
And then down the street, you see the explosion.
Oh shit.
And the shockwave comes through and like obliterates the street, like, you know, like you see in the movies. And then she gets knocked down and somebody comes and grabs her and they go into the building, but they just happen to be filming it like at that moment. I can't imagine what I would have thought happened.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine us just sitting here and all of a sudden everything shakes, goes dark, and everybody's windows and everything is fucked up? It would be like, okay, World War is here. Let me load up these guns and see who just hit us. I would have to assume war just started if that happened.
Or somebody's outside powering up on some Dragon Ball shit, which I mean, I still got to get ready.
Somebody dropped a fire album. Is the dope mixtape came out? Nah.
Yeah.
That's not it.
Dat Piff.
Not Dat Piff. What if somebody spit some just wild bars at that scene right there, and that's what happened? Nah, I'm not making light of it, man. We bullshitting and all that.
100 plus people died. That is extremely sad.
Yeah,
especially on coming from. I mean, at a time where there's no conflict that would surmount to that kind of devastation, and it was out of nowhere. And then our I gotta stop saying "r" like that, like a fucking pirate. Our president, who's a fucking jackass, comes out and says he's spoken to some of our great generals and they've told me that they think it was a bomb. You dumb motherfucker.
Like, why would you even incite that and have no intel?
And then the same great generals came out today and was like, nah, nigga. That's,
you know, how much I would love for that to be an official statement. Like, Colin Powell has left a message with CNN. Nah, nigga.
That's not. They agree with everybody else around the world that it was a mistake, a very grave one for sure, and that you are a fucking moron.
Yeah. I don't even understand at this point, man. And I was talking to somebody about all of the things that come out of his office, the Axiom interview, all of that. Why are we surprised that he still does things in a manner of an imbecile?
Because it gets worse, dude. It's like,
is it really getting worse, or is it on par? At this point, it's on par, bro. This is just what he does.
It gets worse when he's on the Axiom interview and he's like, "You got those graphs?" And they bring in the graphs, and you see the graphs on some 5th grade level shit, bar graphs. Are you fucking on white paper? There's no lines. It's just bar graphs on white paper, and it says U.S. See, we're number 1. And the dude's like, "No, we have more deaths, bruh."
Okay, but like we talked about, dog. Like I want to say 3 pods ago, they have to dump. They have to dumb down everything they take to him. Remember we talked about that? I guarantee you they were spending a lot of time putting together some real nice graphs. And then they realized we're wasting a lot of money. He's barely looking at it. He's barely paying attention. Go to Staples and pick up some poster board.
That shit is in crayon.
It's all in crayon. Here's
something that kind of, that I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but he's like 74, something like that, years old. He's up there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't know how old, but I know he's in his 70s. I've been told by everyone that I know that wears glasses, every optometrist that I've spoken to about vision and whatnot, your vision starts to deteriorate at the age of 40.
Right.
No matter who you are, where you are, no matter what fucking surgery you get, your vision deteriorates at 40. That's just the way it goes. So one day, I'm watching this dumb motherfucker, Donald Trump, fold up a piece of paper and put it in his pocket. But you can see the writing on the paper. When I tell you the writing on this paper is big as fuck, I say, you know what? He doesn't wear glasses. He's 70 years old, refuses to wear glasses. So how do you counteract that? Make the writing bigger so I don't have to wear glasses.
Yeah, because glasses would make him look weak to his enemies. He's 70. He's 74. I just went and looked it up. That is gross negligence. As the president, I need you to see at a minimum, dog. I need you to be able to look at some shit. At a minimum. At a minimum. That's just me. Maybe I'm being picky.
Fucking idiot.
I'd like you to be able to view some shit. Just peep it. Take a gander at the world so that you can protect us. That's all.
How does that happen? How does that happen, man? How does that happen?
Dog, his base, the more I read the stuff, I don't argue with him no more. I'm just like, all right, man, y'all got it right now. Enjoy. You
gotta be a dumb motherfucker. This motherfucker looked at the lady and said, so we could have people get disinfected, injected into their, and then he's like, I was being sarcastic. Do you know what sarcasm? You know what? Fuck that nigga. What's next? I don't want to talk about this dumb motherfucker.
We ain't got to talk about him no more.
Baby hands ass, bitch ass motherfucker.
Motherfucker, I hate Trump. All right, man. We always get into some relationship shit. I had a couple right. This week because I was curious about some shit.
Okay.
We talked about in a very wild segment about ugly kids. People was like, y'all have no limits. Like, you goddamn right. Welcome to the podcast for people that don't like podcasts. Yeah. Listen to the kids. Track, bitch. So
or ugly kids,
or other people's kids.
Other people's kids.
I like my godson and my kids. That's all. So in that same vein, not the ugly kid thing, but kids, period.
Yeah.
If you're going to date a female, right? You're on the scene. You're talking to a female. She's got a kid.
Okay.
You get an opportunity to, which I hope you're paying attention to the red flags from her with her raising her child. One of them for me is if a female introduces me to her kid too fast. You know, like, why you don't know me? Like, why are you bringing me around your kid? But what if you hear her do some shit parenting wise that isn't the way you would handle a situation? Does that factor into you moving forward with her? Because for me, I'm like let's say, for example, like she curses at her kids a lot, or is like,
no, I can't do that.
I'll give you an example. I was leaving Walmart recently, and this little girl was pushing the cart. Dad's in front of her. He starts going around to the driver's side, which I already am looking like, why are you not getting your kids in the car first? That's just me,
right?
Especially a little girl in today's climate, because she might have been 10, 11 years old. She accidentally hits this passenger side of the truck with the cart. Now, let me say, that side's already fucked up.
Okay. I mean,
because I know for some people, they was like, oh, no, I'd have went in on her. It already looked like he had been hit with a vehicle, not like some small dingy shit. He gets back out and goes, what the fuck are you doing? And she was like, I'm sorry. It was like, you're not even paying attention. You're so goddamn stupid.
Wow.
Fucking idiot. And then he just goes and gets in the driver's seat. And I'm walking past because my car's further down, and I hear him yelling, put stuff in the goddamn car. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Verbal abuse, calling your kid stupid at an impressionable age, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine hearing a female do anything around that way over the phone, and then you proceed with her? Or is that a deal breaker? And do you just immediately go, you know what? I just heard some shit and we're done. Or
that's a deal breaker.
That's a deal breaker?
I don't talk to my kids like that. Like, you can't, if I'm bringing my son into the situation, potential situation, and if I even fucking thought that this person was talking to my kid like that, I try to avoid the fucking turbulence.
Right.
And if I come to my house or her house and my son is over there and I walk in that fucking house and she's fucking snapping off on my son about some stupid shit, you little dumbass motherfucker, fucking what the fuck is wrong with you? You stupid ass. I wouldn't hit her. And
thanks for clearing that up.
I wouldn't put my hands on her, but I would have to, like, that's it. Like, don't fucking talk to me. You can't come around me. And I should. And I'm thinking about, that's my fault, because the first time I heard her do that shit with her kids, I should have known what time it was.
Yeah.
So I just avoid it. So if I ever hear a woman like just fucking going off on their kids, nah, we're not doing that. Because you're not talking to I don't talk to my kid like that. So you're not doing that. And
Yeah,
I
if
grew
at
up in
the-
a house with a mother that talked to people fucking crazy.
Your mom talk to y'all crazy like that?
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah.
Like to that extent, my mom would yell at us, but we never got that. I don't know if that's too personal, but that
probably close to it. Yeah, man. Close to it.
wow. Okay, so
Yeah.
so you see, and then that drives into, you know, how you was raised. You got brought up
Right.
and took it as I don't want to deal with that.
Absolutely.
And I wouldn't
Yeah.
take that again. See, I
Right.
didn't come up with that. So it gave me the same effect of like, all right, it set a standard. Some
Right.
people would have grown up the way you did and didn't take it as evolution. They would
Absolutely.
have taken it as, oh, well, this is how you parent.
That's how you talk to people.
That's how you talk to people. So
Right.
yeah, kudos to you for growing out of that, breaking that cycle. But yeah, I was flabbergasted at that. And
Yeah.
when I see people that cuss at their kids in that type of way, I'm like, all right, yeah, that's a little extreme for me. I'll tell
yeah.
my kids what you did was dumb,
Mhm.
but not you're stupid. I think there's a
Right.
difference there.
Right. No,
Like if
for
I'm
sure.
talking, if I'm talking to my son and I'm like, remember, you know, how you just came out of the room and da 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 da, you know,
Mhm.
don't you think that was kind of stupid
Right.
to do it that way? And they'll be like, yeah, that was kind of dumb. And now we're having a different conversation, and I'm not
Right.
attacking his character. I'm pointing out this dumb shit you did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
Like,
there's
that's the difference. The difference is like the action over here that you did was this was you shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. You're not stupid. And the reason I know you're not stupid is because that was stupid. And I know you
yeah,
like that.
and I know you're better than that.
Yes, I know you're better than that. Like, why are you doing that? Don't do that. Like I tell my son like that all the time. Don't do that. Man, do your kids play Roblox? I'm sorry. This is
Yeah.
off nothing.
No. They did. They don't now.
God damn.
My kids is on to like Dead by Daylight, and
Oh,
you know,
okay,
yeah.
They in for them nightmares.
I swear, I gotta watch my youngest. I'm like, man, you might have to go somewhere. You into this type of shit way too much. Like
too early.
No,
Give him
like,
Dead
when
Space. Give him Dead Space. Let him play Dead
Oh
Space.
no. Like, see, my oldest. I know y'all have heard us talk about this game called The Last of Us. It's like
Right.
post-apocalyptic, kind of scary. I was like, hey man, where you at in The Last of Us? He said, oh yeah, Dad, I quit.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm tapping out.
I was like, you done? He was like, yep, not doing it. I'm done.
Not doing that no more.
He was like, I went in the room and I heard a clicker, which is the enemies in them. They make this
Yeah.
noise that is very triggering. He was like, and I don't, and they play all their games with headphones on too.
Oh hell no.
So he
Hell
was like,
nah.
I'm not doing it.
This shit.
Yeah.
I'll be looking my boy.
He was like, I'm not doing it. I'm good. And I can't do nothing but
Nah.
respect that. But my youngest though, I'll hear him in the room. Somebody gets stabbed. He'll like cackle laughing like the Joker.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I'm like, hey man, I gotta watch you,
out
bro. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
gonna
That's
drop
right.
him off at your house.
He might be artsy. No, don't bring him over here. He might
Yeah,
be
he-
artsy.
Yeah.
I like you. Did you finish Dead Space? It's an old game, people. We know, but
Yeah,
hold on a second.
I finished
We'll be
all
back.
of them. I finished
You did
all of them.
I
Yeah.
couldn't get past. I think I played the second one. No, I played the first one. I stopped.
You quit in the front. They were
Yeah.
the scariest games ever. For y'all that don't know, and anybody that plays video games knows, you get a reprieve in any game you play when you hit the pause button.
Yeah.
Not in Dead Space. In
Nah.
Dead Space, even when you in your menus trying to figure your life out, they can
Mm-mm.
still attack you. So you're
Man.
scared the whole time that this game is even on. It is nuts.
What made it worse was that the shift I was working swing shift. So I was getting to work at like 4 or 3, getting off at about 12, get home around 1 in the morning.
Oh, you playing it at night?
Yeah.
No. No, that is a high noon drapes open type of game, sir. You tripping. You set tripping right there.
Yeah.
No, sir, not me.
I stopped playing.
Nah, man. Not happening.
Scared the shit out of me.
Not happening, man.
Oh man, what the fuck?
We're
was I
such
talking
loving fathers.
about? Oh man. Oh, but yeah. Yeah, man. With the kids, yeah, I definitely. And it could go the other way with abuse of any kind. You can either perpetuate the abuse or break the cycle, and that's kind of just how I went. But my mother's mother, not to get too far into my mother's mother, she was more abusive, right, than my mom was. So the mom that I had was a diluted version of what she was getting.
Ah, okay.
because my grandmother used to hit them with fucking like extension cords and shit and all kinds of stuff.
Switches. Man. That was the thing back then, man.
Extension cords, nigga. Like my mom get hit with an iron.
On some good times, penny type of shit.
She has a scar on her arm where my grandmother hit her with a fucking hot ass iron.
With a hot iron, bro?
Yeah, dog. So
oh damn. Okay, so she was yeah. You were getting residual generational abuse. Right. And you chose to break the cycle, man.
I was getting like, abuse light. Like it wasn't like what she was getting, the diet abuse type of shit.
Yeah, let me put some applause in for you right there. That's serious that you broke that. Nah, for real. A lot of people don't come out of that. Yeah. A lot of people do not come out of that, bro. Yeah. They don't. I got spankings as a kid, and I used to spank mine. I haven't touched my kids in years. Now I think about it. I don't know. I just felt like I started to feel like I can just talk to my boys, and I could see in their eyes, they could tell I was disappointed in them because they know how much I cared. So I was like, this is teaching them the wrong thing. Well, at least that's how I started to feel, and I already know. Especially coming from black households, that they would go, y'all tripping, y'all raising them like some white people, and I'm like, nah. There's something far between beating your kid and letting your kid break your television. Like there's some space there. I think
that's the thing that I learned about just with my son getting older. I probably spanked him a couple of times. He's only 5, so he's had a finite amount of time to fuck some shit up, right? So I've started to realize more recently that him thinking I'm disappointed in him is much worse.
It's much worse, bro.
Than me spanking him. Man, it is so much worse.
That look in their eyes when they're like, "Oh my god!" Like
I'm like, no, don't come over here. Go back over there.
Don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me. Start crying and shit. Daddy, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh, okay. Now you all right. But yeah, disappointment, man.
That disappointment is big.
Woo,
and
different.
I think they learned something from that rather than I'm going to get spanked and it's going to be over.
Yeah.
And I go back to doing what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah.
If this is the way I look at it. Like if I have to put my hands on them, I'm spanking them because they were doing something that like I'm trying to save your life right now.
Right.
Like you're doing some shit that's going to land you in prison type of stuff. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm not spanking you because you got a bad grade. I used to get spankings for bringing home a bad report card.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Nigga. All right. When I was in kindergarten, you dredging up old memories now. My mama don't listen. She said I cuss too much. So,
you do.
I had my kindergarten teacher, Miss Pylan. If you're still out there teaching, kudos to you. You got to be at least 120. She had this stamp in the classroom where she put like a big ass smiley face on your hand.
Right.
At the end of the day, because she had these 3 coffee can buckets in the room. And if your name went in the first one, that was strike 1. Strike 2. If your name went in that 3rd can, you won't get in the smiley face on the back of your fist.
Your fist balled up.
Because this was Mama Jean when I walked in the door. So one day I didn't get that. And Mom had already gave me the Miranda right of if you don't get it, you getting a spanking. And this was a day where that 3rd one, I didn't fucking deserve it. Somebody next to me was acting up. And I got that guilty by association card. Mama don't want to hear nothing. She said, I don't care what it is because you shouldn't have got the first 2 strikes anyway. You know?
That's a good one.
Woo! That's a good. Yeah, write that down. So I'm on the bus, the bouncy yellow bus, trying to draw a smiley face on the back of my hand. Did you ever try and draw a perfect circle on a skinny hand? Like, it ain't happening. It's too many bones. It's just too many bones in the hand. I got in the house. I tried to tell her that she forgot it. She just forgot to give them to everybody. Nobody got nothing today.
Oh, wow.
She ran out of ink.
Oh, wow.
My mama beat me up the stairs. Every swing, I think I went up 2 steps. Like she waited till my legs was in that leapfrog position to whack.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, she got you. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I got you.
Beat
Mhm.
up the steps, boy. I just woke up and went back to school the next day. Like, I don't need no food. I'm straight. I'm good.
There's some steep ass steps too, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
was- remember at your
Old
house.
school
Yeah,
steps? Yeah.
yeah.
Dog.
Them steps.
That shit was, yeah.
Yo, them
Yeah.
steps almost got me, man. Damn.
Yeah, you know, for me, they weren't steep, but I lived with them. So I think other people
Nah.
came over and they was like, how come y'all don't just fall every time y'all go downstairs?
Dog. I remember when I was coming from Delaware, and you had that barbecue at your crib.
Mhm.
And I was on the road drinking Red Bulls and eating Cheetos and shit, trying to rush and get there. And I got there. There was a bunch of people around. We sitting at the little table in the back. And I pulled
Oh,
this out.
yeah,
I was like, hey man, I need to use the bathroom. He was like, hey, yeah, just go right in here. I was like, no. I need a private bathroom. I need something away from everybody because
Cheetos was coming out.
I'm sweating, nigga. I'm sweating. I need some privacy.
The privacy.
Nigga, you were
poop.
like, yeah, go upstairs. Go upstairs. The bathroom right there. Man,
The privacy poop is deep.
Oh man, I needed it. I needed it bad. I run up them stairs, dog. I tripped on like the third or fourth floor. I'm like, God damn, get your knees up.
Put your knees up. Go to the training camp.
Yeah, nigga. I'm like, God damn, tire drill? What the fuck?
Oh hell no. Oh shit. Yeah, man. That's a milestone. That's a milestone in parenting to me when you realize you can talk to them. You know, everybody be like, your kids are so well spoken to be so young, like real early on. I'm not talking about now. And I'm like, because I never baby talk to my kid.
Mhm.
That's the deal breaker for me.
Mhm.
And
Baby
I
talking?
don't know. That might seem trivial, but like when I hear a chick talking to a kid that can make bacon, and hey, what you doing? What you doing? Got you gonna cook us some bacon now?
You gotta stop that shit.
Did you?
Okay.
I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? This is a grown up. He's not gonna go out into the world and talk to anybody like that. I don't know. I just like talking to my kids like that. You sound stupid.
Yeah.
You sound stupid. And my kids never got that from me.
Yep.
Never got that from their mom. So like
Mhm.
they talk. You shouldn't be surprised that it's just that I didn't go in the room and be like, you bet you go to bed now. You're trying to go to sleep. That's so stupid. Nobody in the world talks like that. That to me is you're an idiot and you just don't want to raise a communicator. Maybe that's why you spell Walmart with a K on it. Like
Walmarks.
Oh
Yeah,
man, girls that say Walmarks. Oh my god.
that's how I talk to my son, and I get that a lot too. It's he speaks well. How old is he? Is he like he's 5? But also talk to him like he's a person. Like, hey man, don't do that. Don't be ridiculous. You know, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Like,
I hear
relax,
you. When
all
we
this
send
shit.
messages back and forth, you be talking to him like he me. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing, nigga?
Why-
Like,
why
no,
are
you
you
don't
doing
say that, but
Like, why are you doing that? Pick that up. Don't do that. You see him on the phone. So when he goes out and I'm around other people and he says, hey, excuse me, he'll say dad, and I ignore him. And then he'll say, excuse me, and I'll say, oh yeah, what you need? This game, it doesn't let me, okay, that's what you want? Go sit down somewhere. I'll be back. Like, I'll come over there and help you out. All right, but thank you for saying excuse me. But there's just things like that, like pacifying. My son never had a pacifier because as a mechanic, right? We'll use that. You
Okay.
troubleshoot something. And all I was doing was troubleshooting this baby, right? What's wrong with the baby? You got gas, you hungry, you got to change the diaper, you got to go through all these things. There's a baby, the baby's crying for a reason. And most times it's one of those things. So when I was telling people that my son never used a pacifier, I was like, why? I was like, I just go through my checklist of shit that could be wrong with him. You got gas, put him in the lap, pump them legs, let him fart all over your stomach and shit while you're pumping the legs, right? Or you burp him. Okay, you're not crying anymore. Okay, you feed him, not crying anymore. Change the diaper, not crying anymore. It could be check the body, make sure nothing's pinching or whatever, not crying anymore. So he's never been attached. I never had to like break him from pacifying because he was never pacified.
I was throwing that pacifier deep to the mouth. Like, shut up, nigga. What you crying for?
Shut up, nigga.
God. I was
Damn.
throwing that pacifier, bro. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And
That's
I agree with
hilarious.
you. That is a better way to do it. Because the baby
man.
instinctively, you put something in his mouth and they just focus on that for,
Yeah.
and the pacifier usually work for a couple of minutes. They're crying again. If that's not
Mhm.
what they wanted, you know, because
Yeah, spit it out,
actually, you
bro.
know what I realized just now? The pacifier just adds another thing to that checklist you were doing.
Mm.
Because now they might be hungry, they might need to poop, they might want to
Right.
be held, or they might just want their pacifier now.
Yeah, and then like when they start teething, they do want the pacifier more because, nigga, are you at a restaurant?
No, I'm not at no damn restaurant. What are you talking
I
about?
feel like somebody just gave you a drink, nigga. Like, thank you.
I mean, I got
Thank
it
you.
like that, you know?
Oh, you got butlers and shit. Damn,
Yeah,
California,
you know.
Cali life, nice.
As
Put
soon
some
as
more
I
water
step
in
on
there.
the scene, handle that. Handle that. Thank you.
Handle that.
Put a mask on. So,
Oh,
nah, yeah, man, it's that's a good way to do it. Now, how did you handle that with the teething thing? Did you just do the teething ring instead of the?
Yeah, put shit in the freezer. Give it to him. Put it in his mouth. Let him chew on the shit.
Yeah, I was a pacifier king. I think I had like 3 of them. I kept one
Yeah.
clipped to me because they
Yeah.
throw one in the couch. One just disappears somewhere. You never see it until they don't need it no more. Yeah.
Until you move. That's
Yeah.
where that motherfucker went.
Oh, hey, go grab that and then go make some
Yeah.
bacon. You know.
Yeah, man. I like the teeth. That's when I had to do something, and that's when I was giving them the teething ring. Throw that shit in the freezer, or I was also using the nipples from the bottles, putting that shit in the freezer, put that in his mouth, and let him chew on that shit because it's small.
Makes sense.
Anyway,
That makes
all right,
sense.
enough of this goddamn soft ass daddy ass talk. Talk about
Daddy
some real shit.
Let's talk about the zaddies real quick.
Okay.
Us.
To us.
Why do women want us to go to bed when they go to bed? What is that about?
But I don't like that shit. I'm fucking grown ass man, dog.
Maybe she's just trying to be romantic. That's what I try to tell myself. But then we'll get into bed and like flip TV channels. I'm like, so we won't finna do shit.
We was just in the living room doing that already.
I can go do that in there. I can go play game. I can go cut the play. They don't want to hear that PlayStation beep.
That's what it is.
You notice you can silence everything on the PlayStation except that.
They know they know what they doing, man.
Nah, man, that's fucked up.
They breaking up happy homes.
Sony is wrong. I can be stealth as hell. I had even figured out if I turn on my headset before I turn on my PlayStation.
If it would do that,
it does. My headset does that. Like I can turn it on, and what'll happen is when I turn on the PlayStation, it'll sync and all the sound immediately goes to it. But the beep still has to happen.
Yeah. Telling you, man.
And that beep wakes up everybody in the house. Like I've had times where I'll get up early, like, oh shit, ain't nobody up. I got an hour, I can just play the game. And my son will hear the PlayStation beep, and then I'll hear beep, and then I'll hear beep beep.
Yep.
from 2 rooms in the back.
Look, man.
Where both of them woke up and was like, shit, my PlayStation ain't on.
It's just
it's a mental thing.
Why I don't know. I've had when I was fucking living with somebody, they would be on the sofa sleeping. I'm watching TV, they're asleep. Okay? Everybody's happy. She gets up. I'm going to the bedroom. Okay.
The fuck that got to do with me? Yeah, hit it with that.
Get to
big
the doorway.
worm.
Get to the doorway. You not coming to bed? Why the fuck I gotta go to bed? Just because you going to bed.
The doorway move, dog. See, why I don't know if you notice, they slough to the bedroom when they do that. They don't. You know how fast they get up to go do something when they want to do it. They like kind of like slide their feet. You just hear that that slow slide. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to slow slide. You know, and they going, and then they get to the door because at that point you should be shutting shit down. They're waiting to see if she said, I'm going to the bedroom, and you already like going into menus and closing stuff and turning stuff off. I think that's what that is.
I don't know.
But why am I following you to the bedroom if I know nothing's gonna happen?
It ain't even that. I don't have a fucking bedtime, okay? I'm a man. Stay up as long as I want to. Like, you can stay up too, or you can sleep out here. But why do I have to move because you're going to bed?
You ever tried the go to the bed with them and then like kiss them and be like, I'm gonna go back up front?
We tuck them in and shit.
You look pretty tired. Mwah, I'm gonna go up front. You tucking in the covers under him?
Don't let the bed bugs bite. And then you hear, beep. I'm respecting you by not playing the PlayStation while you awake, okay? You go to bed, I'm up still. Leave me alone.
She's supposed to be the center of your universe. So you're supposed to go in there and just watch her sleeping.
That's when I go in there like, you know what? Go home.
But I live here.
I live here. Go back to your house, okay? Shit.
Oh, if she's spending the night like that, then yeah, she really should. Well, okay, nope. I'll give her some bail on that one, Marcus.
Okay, what's up?
If she don't live with you,
Mm-hmm.
she don't see you at night like that. So she wants to spend maximum bedtime with you.
Okay.
That's what that one is.
I get you.
I'm talking like if we live together, she want to go cuddle. And then I'm gonna tuck your ass in and go play.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna cuddle with you till you go to sleep.
Oh,
and then I'm gonna get up.
You know what we should do? You know what we should do, dog?
What's up?
Be like, cut everything off. Cut everything off. Be like, yeah, I'm gonna come to bed with you. Take the controller to the bedroom with you.
I got you. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
From there,
hit the button while you in the bed.
Yeah.
I just want to see if she pop up like beep.
Hey, no, it's what you do. You hit the button. And you be like.
Like, did you hear something, girl? No, cool.
Woof.
That's the same thing you got to do. Like, if you hitting it, you ever been hitting it and you had to fart?
Yes.
You got to like moan. You moan in her ear while you poop, like the old Putin stroke. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You got to go ahead so she don't hear it. Hopefully, she don't smell it. And you, girl, this shit good. This shit hella good.
You gotta get the same octave as the poop.
You got to. And ladies, please take that as a compliment that you made our whole body relax.
Whatever, man. They pussy be farting. I don't hear nothing from no woman about goddamn.
That pussy fart where you hitting it from the back is the greatest sound ever because now everybody's trying not to laugh.
I want to like. Is that funny to women when the pussy farts? And you're
no, it's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
I think they embarrassed.
Oh.
You know how you can tell when that little queef happens, they get real still. Is that like deer in the headlights? Like, did that shit just come out of me?
Was that me or him? Oh, that was me.
But we did it though. We made it happen.
Yeah, trying to get that
most of the time as you was hitting it. Yeah, you was hitting it from the back, and that some blow by happened or something. I don't know. And the air gets in there, so when you pull out, it's.
I guess what's so funny about it is they can't control it at all. Like, it ain't even up to you.
Nah, they got no. If they hold it in, then it's gonna turn into an argument later. So they gotta let that air out. Otherwise, if that air stays in there, it comes out as I just think it's funny how. Yo, some stupid shit.
Yo, what if her pussy fart then you fart?
Oh shit! I spit out my damn beer.
Yo, what if? Oh shit! What if you fucking you hear that? And you hit it with a. I got you, baby. Don't worry about it.
Take that.
Yeah, I'm with you. We speak the same language.
Eye for an eye.
Oh my god. Oh man. If
fuck
her
it,
pussy fart and then you fart, god damn, that shit's fucking crazy.
Combo breaker. That's what you yell after that shit.
Some rainbows and shit. God damn.
Hey man, we gonna get up out of here for the week because that was nuts.
Oh man,
we're not gonna top that. We're not gonna top that, man.
No, we not.
Shout out to the Illegal Opinions Podcast fan group.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people checking out the like pages. We hit thousands of views on our episode clips on the Facebook fan page, man. Like, shout out to all the new listeners, man. Like, I can tell that y'all really enjoying it and all the feedback that we keep getting on the pod. I love y'all, man. This thing is growing constantly, and we here for y'all. We here for y'all. So
100%.
Yeah. Thank y'all so much, man. You a fucking idiot. Oh, you idiot. Right. Marcus, take us up out of here, man. We'll be back at y'all every Sunday on every platform. Take us out.
All right. Thank you guys for listening to Illegal Opinions, the podcast for people that don't like podcasts. We'll see you guys next week. All right. Be safe. Show love. Peace.